neutral in that second game. He was reading Rambos's approach options. Like at the beginning, he started short hop nairing and short hop fairing to beat the large hitboxes of down B. And then when he had Rambos sort of conditioned to not use that as an approach option anymore, he proved to Rambos over and over again that he could deal with it, like 3 or 4 times in the second game. He then started burning his double jump to catch Rambos trying to jump in with aerials, and that way the game of rock paper scissors was sort of set. So coming up for you right now, we've got Jaxter in zone. Zone, I'm not too sure whether he's going to be going Pokemon Trainer or Palutena. Most of the times I've been looking over his shoulder while he's been playing recently, he has been rocking the Palutena, but he does have a very strong Pokemon Trainer as well. I just heard the corner setup is available for friendlies, and for once I am not absolutely jetting over there. Feels good to be back on commentary. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention, welcome to DAT Penguin Meltdown. We're all penguins over here. If you look between the legs of every player, you will see us all incubating a very large egg, because that's what we do. We're all Yoshi mains here, just laying eggs, trekking across the snow. Here we go, opting to go for that Palutena. Jaxter harassing with lasers at the mid-range. It's only going to be a matter of time before Zone, the kind of player he is, starts adapting to that option, however, to control the neutral. Starts either countering with Auto Reticle or Reflex, for example, or just dash attacking clean through. However, Jaxter running a train on this first stock, however. Not quite enough to take the stock with that back air right there. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to see more of in the UK. People challenging Palu's recovery. Because, of course, it's one of the times when, in her recovery, where she is most vulnerable is going to be when she's about to snap ledge. She has a little window of vulnerability right there. And I've seen a lot of players going for all kinds of crazy dare spikes and gimp attempts during that time. And Jaxter is no stranger to throwing out a Rago dare. Gets tagged with that bear though. He's going to need to respect that, however. Gets caught with the dare, with the down tilt, sorry. So just trying to bait him in. Come into my web. Oh, trades there with the trades aerial to aerial. That nair catches him trying to nair back onto stage and catches him with the back hit of down smash, and that's going to end that first stock in Jaxter's favour. However, he's not get caught by that explosive flame. I get the feeling Zone wanted to throw out a bear in that situation to start up some sort of shield pressure. Bear into up tilt. I don't know if that's true or not when Falco does it. Definitely. However, Zone respecting it, holding shield and getting rewarded with a back throw for it, sealing out that first stock of Jaxter's. Reading the air dodge onto the platform there, getting an extra bit of advantage for it. And they're out of shield. Going to put Zone off stage. Opts to neutral, get up, gets caught with the falling up air. and not quite enough to do the job. Panic roll onto stage, gets rewarded for it, however, with Jaxter just walking clean into that bear. Just about catches the recovery of that roll right there with one of the later hits of fair. Perhaps the final hit. Going to be able to punish that, put him clean back off stage. Oh, air dodges back onto the stage. I think he wanted the ledge right there. Oh, wow, there. Really nice. Catches him reaching or air dodging, I'm not quite sure. But, however, charges the F smash in place and sends him into oblivion, evening out the game pretty much. I'd say Jaxter's always look the most likely to take the next stock. However, one hard read. Oh, here comes some pressure. Opts to go back, air dodge back onto the platform, however. Smart from Jaxter going low. He's going to start some pressure right now. Not respecting the Palu's ability to bear when she's got her back to you. That option will rip clean through pretty much anything you put on it. There goes another bear. Pushes him towards the ledge with the threat of that explosive flame. Stales the back throw a little bit, just in exchange for getting, oh wow, I was going to take the game with that nair. I didn't expect it to kill at that percent at all. 1-0 in favor of Zone, sorry. I did not expect. What was it? 110? I didn't think Nair killed that early. I think potentially some sus DI there from Jaxter.
Stop the battle.
All that harassment from Jaxter at the beginning of this game undone by a single fair. 12% clean. Oh, I thought the ledge was going to mess up Jaxter's recovery for a second there and send him clean right into Palutain's or Waiting Arms. However, fortunately getting away with it, getting down to the ledge, well, not getting away with it, spacing it perfectly. Don't want to do Jaxter a disservice. For all I know, that was completely intentional. Well, really piling the pressure on with these stairs. Just that is the scariest thing when a character with crazy aerial pressure just does nothing for a split second. How long can you hold your nerve? Literally playing chicken with this bird. Okay, I was going to say for a quick second, Zone really wanted to watch his short hops. Because Jaxter, I feel like, was trying to read them with some up airs. Catches him pressing buttons where he shouldn't be with an up air. Takes his first stock. Commentaries, voice sound better at this point? Great. Anyway, pressuring on the top platform with a couple of up airs, building up some extra credit right now. There we go, not respecting the fact that he might have had to hold shield just a tiny bit longer, getting tagged with some jabs, put into disadvantage far off stage. Again, Zone this game really struggling to get back in. He's being kept jailed in that left-hand corner. However, Bear coming in clutch, pushing him off. Okay, there we go. Starting to go for a slightly more desperate variation of read there. Back throw, not quite getting the yeet he wanted. There we go. Poking him through the top platform, holds his nerve for just not long enough. I just felt like if he'd have held shield for a tiny bit longer, he'd have survived that encounter and been able to pile on even more advantage on this stock that he seems to have gotten. So really needs to watch out. High up in the atmosphere of this stage. Getting caught by an up air right now would spell the end of this stock. There we go. Fair's going to take it anyway with a healthy lead right now. A stock and 37% for Jaxter. Well, a stock minus 37%. He's looking thoroughly in command, and like we said in the first game, I wanted to see more players taking advantage of the vulnerability there. Jaxter with the dare, evening up the game count. Yeah, it's one of those things that once you know the vulnerability's there, you can start really taking advantage of it, because Palu's going to take a little while snapping the ledge, and even if she gets back on stage ahead of you, like at that kind of percent, like what's she gonna do? I think it was at like moderate, like just a moderate percent, like not even like I think it was at like 60. Like even then, a hard up smash read not gonna take your stock, so it's definitely worth the risk in that situation. Zone opting to stay Palu this game. Air dodging straight down to the ledge. I don't think he really wants to be there, and going for the immediate roll to escape, like just as if just to prove my point. Doesn't want to be sitting there, like at the corner, like he spent so much of the previous round. Because I feel like he took a hell of a lot of percent just trying to stay safe at the ledge, respecting Jaxter a tiny bit too much. Gets caught short hopping, gets tech chased there, just not fast enough on the F smash. Could have done some real damage for a split second there. Zone with the chase. Jaxter tries to throw out a button, gets told no by that dash attack. Oh, breaks his shield. Oh, with the taunt as well, doing the mental damage as well as the physical. Didn't think Jaxter was the taunty type of player, but there we go. He will rub your nose in it if he gets the chance, proving. And taking the next stock and another taunt. And Zone says, "Don't get too cocky. We will take easy stocks if you offer them to us." So I'm reacting well to that full hop with an up air. Of course, Palu's up air, known to kill. Wow, okay. Zone perhaps reacting, going for some more audacious reads, maybe reacting to the taunts, but he's not doing too badly right now, going for an up air, applying the pressure. See, in that situation, Palu's saying that the 50-50 is real, hasn't demonstrated to Jaxter yet the threat of taunt, explosive flame as a read when you're above her. Oh, catches his jump. That could have been really sketchy. Is Zone about to teach him the all-important lesson of taunt to get bodied? This could end up with Jaxter putting his foot in his mouth right now. 2 taunts in a row. However, he's going ahead on this stock, however. Going for a hard read. Don't forget, Zone does have access to a dare spike of his own. The Nair train is pulling out of the station. Nair into fair. Zone now in the lead in this game. Back air. Proving now that's going to be a grab punish. Fair putting him into explosive flame range. He's ready to catch the option. Wasn't quite drifting back enough to catch that. Air dodges just to get away from the threat bubble. Air dodging away, taking the defensive option. Both players have been really aggressive to this point. I feel like there's a lot more on the line for both players right now, especially if the taunts have been brought out. Oh, rolls into the up tilt. Going to be taking full stage control. Uses the explosive flames just to push Jaxter away. Oh, falling out of up tilt. He's getting put straight up into the air right above him. Misses with that up air. However, Jaxter still with a serious advantage. Hasn't taken a jump. Goes for the down smash at the ledge to try and catch him recovering. There goes Zone respecting the safety right there. Good parry from Jaxter. Not quite enough advantage as a result of it to parry. To punish, sorry. Oh, that explosive flame just a tiny bit more, and that back air is going to take it and seal out the game. Zone, I feel like, earning a lot more than Zone earning a lot more back. Jaxter felt really confident that he was going to be taking that game when he was 2 stocks up. Zone